If one knows that if the immorality which is in a particular person is mentioned to his father, he will be able to stop him from this activity. In such a case, the father should be informed of it. If he can mention it to him verbally, then he should do so verbally. Otherwise, he should inform him of this in writing. If one knows that the son will not take heed to what his father says and he will not abstain from his activity, one should refrain from mentioning it, as it will cause unnecessary animosity. Similarly, one may complain to the husband regarding his wife, and regarding the subject, means the citizen, to the king. However, it is important to note that the aim should not be to slander him, but the actual intention should be so that the said persons may be able to put an end to this immoral activity of his, and so that he may refrain from this bad habit. If someone discusses the weakness of his Muslim brother with remorse, such as by saying, "I am really sad that he is involved in such an activity," this is not backbiting, because the one whose wrong has been discussed will not even feel offended if he hears about it, like as it was said out of remorse and not to fault him. He will not only take offense to it when he knows that the person who said such a thing did so with the intention of slandering him. However, it is important that the said view be expressed only out of wishfulness and sadness. Otherwise, it will be regarded as Gheebat. In actuality, it will be regarded as a type of hypocrisy, boastfulness and self-praise, because he spoke against a Muslim brother and tried to show that he does not mean bad by doing this. He also made evident unto the people that he regards such an action as immoral upon himself and for others as well. This will be riya, means boastfulness, and since he did not make ghibat in the sense of making ghibat, means backbiting, he has tried to show himself to be amongst the pious. This is showing one's own virtue and is a form of self-praise. If one criticizes the residents of a particular community or city, such as by saying that the people there are such and such type of people, this will not amount to backbiting, because the aim of such a statement does not really mean that all the people there are of such nature, but the referral is generally to only a few people, and the few that have been mentioned are not known. It is only regarded as backbiting when specific or known persons are being criticized. However, if the aim is to speak ill of all the people that reside there, then this will be backbiting. Faqih Abu Las has mentioned that Gheebat is in 4 categories. The first category is that of kufr, means unbelief. This is when a person is committing Gheebat, and when he is asked to refrain from Gheebat, he says, "I am not making Gheebat, I am true in what I am saying." Such a person has rendered an absolute haram to be halal. The second category is that of Nifaq, means hypocrisy. This is when a person is slandering someone without mentioning his name, yet the person before whom he is slandering, that person is aware and recognizes who is being discussed. So in reality he is making Gheebat, but he is showing himself to be very pious. This is a type of hypocrisy. The third category is that of ma'asiyat, means of sin. This is when a person commits Gheebat and knows that to do so is haram. Such a person should repent. The fourth category is Mubah, means lawful. This is to disclose and mention the wrongs of a defiant sinner, means a fasik and mu'lin, and the evils of a bad mazhab, one with corrupt beliefs. And if this is done with the intention of protecting people from the mischief and corruption of such persons, then there is hope of attaining thawab, means a reward for it.